Mm. Hey, everybody. Hey, hey, everybody. Good to see you. Definitely good to see you. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. I put the points for today's content in the chat box already. So, yeah, y'all know I give everybody a few seconds to could jump on. Jump on. Facebook told me, "Oh, you can't invite people to your live no more." What? Like, how I can't? Okay, fine. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, how y'all gonna do me like that? But y'all pray for Facebook. That's what happens when you own your stuff versus using somebody else's. So y'all come on, jump in. Place your questions here. All right, and then somebody let me know you can hear me. I'm using my microphone today, so somebody let me know you can hear me. Give me a quick second. Let me share this to the other pages, and then we can get started. Because y'all know I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not trying to hold y'all all night. So y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Okay, good. I can hear myself on the app. So great. Let's go for it. All right, let's talk. And let me put these other pictures up real quick if I can. Y'all know Facebook be getting on my nerves sometimes. So y'all pray for me. Yeah, Facebook gets on my nerves sometimes. No, I don't want to do that. Y'all give me 12 more seconds, y'all. 12 more seconds, and I'm gonna. Y'all know this irks my nerve because Facebook keep changing stuff up. So, I can't put the picture up that I had. It's okay. The world won't end, but I'm definitely here. So let's go. So, and if you get this principle that I'm going to share with you today, this comes from the book, The Jewish Phenomenon is the name of the book. The name of the book is The Jewish Phenomenon. Okay? So, I'm asking you today, is 1 year of sacrifice worth the rest of your life? Is 1 year of sacrifice worth the rest of your life? Now, I already know that sometimes people apply this to be crazy, to some crazy stuff. No, I'm talking about money. All right. So if you look over on in the comments, the first thing, my credit score jumped over 200 points, and I posted on Facebook that July 20th I was at a 479. July the 8th, this specific was at 698. That's a 219 point gain in 12 calendar months. And what that did for me is I ended up trading in my old car. The payment was $493 a month. I had 60 more payments, and that was at 28% interest. The new car is at 684 a month, 6.64% interest. So here's one of the things for the credit score jump. I knew that I was gonna spend the money to finish paying the car off. That's 25 grand, maybe 30. But when I got done paying that car off, it will be worth three, maybe $4,000. And the amount of money I'm gonna spend to pay it off in 2 years is the amount of the new car note. Right. So that was really good for me. But on top of that, I got some other things done with my student loans. All kinds of great things happened. And because number one, my credit score went up. Number two, my stress level went down. And so many people will not admit that they are stressed. And the root of that stress is money because our skill level is not high enough. Our benefits are not high enough. So my stress level went down because now I'm no longer worried about. So let me tell you about my lender, the old lender. I would send them a payment electronically, and they wouldn't post the payment until 3 business days later, which made the payment late. Yeah, and then they want to jump on my credit report and say I was late. No, it's y'all fault. I had to get the attorneys involved. I'm telling you, the better your numbers are, the better your standing is, the less stress you should deal with. Number three, my debt level went down because I got a chance to pay some credit cards off. That's how my score went up. I paid some credit cards off. I paid some old debts off. It it was worth it in the year. And if you go back and look at the post, you'll see that my credit score was like this and then shot because I had been putting in the time. I've been putting in the time over a couple months. And let me stop for a second at number 3 because my debt level went down. Please, please hear me well. The money game is a marathon. You will not do this in 2 days, 3 days, 5 days a week. I am so disappointed sometimes because our society with social media is instant. That's not how life works. It still requires that you wait. All right. So my credit score jumped over 200 points. That produced less stress and less debt. But because my credit score went up, my enjoyment went up. Please hear me. Because my stress was lower and my debt was lower, I was still able to take vacations. I think I took 2 trips in the last year. I was still able to eat out. I eat out 2 or 3 times a week, depending on what I feel like doing. I shop. Okay, so can I tell y'all about me and this bad shopping? So I bought 2 TVs. Y'all pray for me. I bought a video game. I bought a washer. I bought the car. I bought a gym area for the basement. I bought a bike. Listen, if you put the time in and make the sacrifice, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I'm not saying go out there and be crazy with your money. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if you invest the time, see, the year that I put in from July of 2019 to June 28th of 2020 was a seed for my future. The time I put in was a seed for my future. And the book, The Jewish Phenomenon, talks about the current generation giving up, or the present giving up for the future. And I think sometimes we are so busy enjoying the present that we forget that the future is there, the future is coming, and we need to be ready. So again, the credit score went up 200 something points. And the peace of mind that came from having a car that I know won't break down is covered under warranty for the next 3 years. I had a hybrid, and if anybody has ever driven a hybrid, that battery can cost like $4,000. Yeah, so I'm glad I upgraded. My stress level went down because I wasn't trying to figure out which bills I was paying, all that crazy stuff. I'm telling you, it worked. The debt level went down because the loans got paid off, the credit cards got paid up. And again, my employment did rise. And so I'm looking at some comments. I'm almost done. Vivian said, good evening to you, Queen. She said, fast and impatient. Yes, I am so tired of us being fast and impatient. But the name of the game is if you sacrifice, if you put the time in, you can benefit. Do you all know with COVID running around still and everything that's going on, I like the idea that I can get on my bike and just ride and still exercise. I like the idea that I can go down to the garage and still work out, especially once I finish putting the rest of the machine together. I gotta buy some more weights too, but come on. The fact that I can go in my own house and I can tell LA Fitness to go to hell if I want to, simply because I sacrificed the time and I made sure that I took care of my responsibilities first. So, Vivian, it is wonderful having access that I can control. It's wonderful being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Oh my God, it is so wonderful. Tuck said, thanks for the reminder in process. Yes, when I tell you it is so easy to get caught up in the fact that you're still in the process and you've invested this time. But you begin to see little things along the way. So yeah, Tuck, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, good sir. Yes, I promise you, I'm with you. Vivian said, I dream of this. Yes, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. So I want to encourage you, put the time in today. Put the research in today. Put the action plan together and do it today. Now, if you need some help, I put a case study in the comments so that you all can go look at the case study with 4 tips to help you maximize your money, because everything I do focuses on maximizing your money. That's why I got the car at the lower rate, because I was going to spend 25 grand anyway. Might as well get something out of it. So I'll put that link down there in the comments. Then I'll also put the calendar link because if you are in the process, what I did in 1 year, most people take 2 to 4 years to get done. Say it again. What I did in 1 year, most people would take 2 to 4 years to get done. To go from under 5 to over 7 credit 100 on the FICO score. Most people take years to do that. So I'll put the link down there if you want some help to get that done faster. If you want some help to avoid some of the mistakes along the way, because I'll come back next week and I'll tell you about some of the flack, some of the other things that happen. Yeah. So I'll put that link in there as well. Tuck just said, please hear him. It takes time, patience, but it will be worth it. Listen. So I was telling somebody, and I'll be done with after this. I was telling somebody, I don't know what's going to happen with our world. I never thought that I would be in the situation I'm in now, where I'm in the house all the dang on time. None of that stuff. And so when the money is right, you have other options. See, the reason everybody's talking about Nick Cannon and all these other folks, because they don't have options. But when your money's together, you got options. And I like the fact that the option says, I can go to my house. I don't need to hear the landlord say nothing. I can go to my house. Yeah. So we're working on some stuff. We continue to work on some stuff. I will continue to put more updates out there. I hope y'all enjoy when I come tell the whole truth on my life. I don't know how to play these games that some people play. I don't. I'm sorry. But the name of the game is to help people win. So again, if you want some help, go to the links in the comment section. So a webinar there, and you can check my calendar and schedule an appointment. I put together a course, a financial boot camp course, and I'm giving you all the content, just not the depth. So you might want to check that out too. So thank y'all for jumping on. Enjoy your weekend. It's hot outside, and here in Atlanta, it's hot in so many parts of the country. Please be safe. Take care of what you need to do. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And when you think that life is pretty good, remember that a better life is always best. Blessings to you, and we'll talk soon.